The prospect of a $50 million facility from the African Development Bank to finance the proposed Abuja bus rapid transportation system is brightening as it has the full backing of the African Development Bank. Also, the Federal Capital Territory Administration says it has concluded plans to introduce bus rapid transportation system to ease transportation challenges in Nigeria's capital city, Abuja. The administration also went on to state that it had concluded plans to bring in buses that uses compressed natural gas (CNG) to solve the problems of mass transit in Abuja city. The buses, when acquired and deployed to different routes, will take care of the rickety vehicles and taxis that have been constituting nuisance in the capital city of Abuja. According to the management of the transport systems in Abuja, it was actually noted that plans are underway to reclaim the 46 taxi racks in the territory and reorganize the ranks for licensed operators. It has become necessary to standardize the transportation system in Abuja city. As the city is fast evolving, Abuja cannot be left without an organized transportation system that will meet the needs of the citizens. You could recall that on July 31, 2023, the government of Nigeria made provision to invest 100 billion naira between 2023 March to March 2024 to acquire 3,000 units of 20-seater buses powered by compressed natural gas. The federal government also announced waiving value-added tax on CNG bus purchases as well as duty waivers for parts. Sustainable mobility contributes to strengthening a society's adaptive capacity to the impact of climate change by reducing the environmental impact of the transport sector and improving the resilience of transport infrastructure. This is crucial as the transport sector plays a significant role in climate change adaptation. Abuja, the capital city of Nigeria, for example, stands on the precipice of an uncertain future. Driven by its rapid population growth, encircling the city lie several satellite towns such as Gwagwalada, Buari, Kuje, Maraba, and Karshi that were originally intended to be homes for the working class and low-income earners. The idea was to facilitate daily commutes for people who work in the city center. However, mainly due to the lack of a functional urban mobility network, the planned spatial arrangement of these settlements has not been successful. As a result, residents are left with no choice but to rely on private cars and taxis. This reliance is worsening the growing traffic congestion and exposing residents to high amounts of ambient carbon dioxide daily. This situation has been further worsened by the recent removal of the petrol subsidy, resulting in a staggering 200% hike in petrol costs. To avoid the high cost and inconvenience of commuting to and from the city center, many of Abuja's low-income earners have chosen to live near the city at all costs. This decision has created a landscape of makeshift shelters and illegal settlements in the city surrounding. Consequently, the increasing number of people living in these makeshift communities puts a significant strain on the city's already limited public amenities. At an individual level, many people are unable to afford public transit and must walk to work, which induces their career opportunities, inhibiting their ability to growth. Those who commute via public transit often spend a large percentage of their income traveling locally and are subject to unsafe conditions and heavy traffic that threatens their health. At a broader citywide level, public transit combined with inefficient private vehicle use results in traffic congestion. Cities with poor transit systems take a financial hit. In Kampala, Uganda, for example, the city loses up to 4% of its economic activities due to congestion. This congestion also drives outdoor air pollution, a silent killer attribute to 3.2 million deaths per year, and vast majority occurring in low and middle income countries. Cities and their policy decision makers can change this. In an International Growth Center case study, researchers found Lagos, Nigeria's transport reforms, particularly bus rapid transit from 2009 to 2019, reduced many of these environmental and human costs. Policymakers looking to revitalize infrastructure or make public investment during the post-COVID-19 pandemic can learn from Lagos reforms, especially if they are able to start with incremental improvement. Until 10 years ago, Lagos lacked a formalized mass public transit system. Individual commuters from residential areas in the north and west could spend over 2 hours in traffic commuting to work in the city center every day, and the average Lagosian spends about 40% of their income on transit. For the poorest in the society, motorized transport was not an option. Those who could afford public transit saw themselves crammed into the 75,000-strong fleet of privately operated minibus services. In response to these issues, Lagos introduced a bus rapid transit system for commuters facing limited finances. Instead of a gold standard BRT, the city opted for a BRT Lite system that focused on places where infrastructure could be improved cheaply, easily and quickly. The BRT Lite included partially segregated lanes, simple bus shelters and on-bus collection of bus fare. Lagos BRT Lite cost $1.7 million per kilometer, substantially lower than a full near-gold standard system proposed in Kampala at an estimated cost of $17 million per kilometer. In Dar es Salaam, Tanzania, the city's first phase of a gold standard BRT system came in at approximately $7 million per kilometer. With Abuja gearing to achieve its first BRT system, it is very important to know that this will go a long way to help the citizens, especially in hard times like this. For a government that wants to do more for the citizens, it is very important to look at measures that will actually ease the life of the people, especially those in the urban areas, as they cannot do without transportation or movement from one place to another. The proposed BRT system in Abuja is coming at a time when it is needed the most, as the Abuja Light Rail project seems to be dragging. Abuja City, one of the best planned capital cities in Africa, cannot afford to continue with its way of commuting or transportation services. It looks as if Lagos is also far ahead of the capital city of Nigeria, Abuja, in so many infrastructural developments. This of course is evident in the construction of places like Eko Atlantic, the BRT system of Lagos, the Lagos Blue Rail Line, the Lagos Red Line, the proposed Lagos Orange and Green Line, the proposed Lekki Airport and the Lekki Deep Sea Port, and other infrastructural projects changing the face of Lagos. If Abuja could do a little bit of what Lagos has been able to achieve or done, it is very important to know that Abuja City, which is already well planned, could actually be a choice of destination for so many foreigners. Guys, do well to drop your honest comments in the comment section. Tell us what you think about this magnificent proposed project. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Make sure you like, share, and invite your friends to the channel so our videos can go viral. Thank you.